No turning back now. Away we go. Alright. Everything's prepared. Shout out to Renee, thanks for watching. Monday morning shout outs. Spreading love and giving flowers to anyone who joins us live. All part of the fun. Mirth and mayhem here on Monday Morning Live. Mirth. That's a good word. Make a mental note to use that word more. Mirth. Something is mirthy. Mirthy. Kind of sounds like Roy Orbison with a lisp. Mirthy. I'm not even going to do the butter bump up. That's not even close. Right. How much time do we have? Adam Inch.
10 seconds, Benny.
Copy that. Mirthy. Kia ora, my friends. How do you do? I, Benny Ward, am here in the garden for another cold open. This is MML 127. As the dogs bark behind me to show their approval. Yes, that's what it was. Today, you picked a very special day to join us, a very good day. Today's the day that I finally do not botch the intro to What's in the Bag. I know I said that last week, but this is the week. It's got to be. We will play What's in the Bag, something very special from Golden Mile Produce. We'll take a look back at the week that was, we'll take a brief look at the week ahead. Got a few extra things I might try and throw in, specifically a new segment that I'm calling What Am I Digging? So get your trowels ready. We'll do live gardening today. We're planting tomatoes. Mention about what's in the bag. No doubt we'll have joke of the week or what passes for such. All those things and many more are coming up right here, right now, on Monday Morning Live. Well, let's kick off with a look back at the week that was. Great week. Kids back at school and they've slotted into their routines really nicely. Great week on the farm. We started to do our first pick of a very special crop. More about that later. Great time at the Marlborough Farmers Market. Now, the wind has died down a little bit. We had a couple of really windy days. Somebody said to me, geez, I'm a bit over this weather. I said to them, well, it's better than being under the weather. But, no, still not yet. Okay. Anyway, great time at the Marlborough Farmers Market. Shout out to my new friend Ruby, who performed as the musical performer, her very first time performing in front of an audience. So shout out to Ruby, great work with the musical performance. As I say, a little bit of a windy day, so we held the market inside. Now, the main thing is, we are at the Marlborough Farmers Market every Sunday morning from 9 till 12. Rain or shine, wind or no wind. Yesterday, because it was fairly windy, we decided to have the market inside. We've always got that option, so it's always safe and fun and enjoyable at the Marlborough Farmers Market. Thank you to everybody who joins me there. Let's do some live gardening. Today, we're planting tomatoes. Now, I got this tomato from my good friend Catherine. She has the She Shed shop, which is a wonderful little display, but it's a very difficult thing to say. Now, we're planting a tomato into one of these big square pots. Now, I've filled this with a high-grade Dalton's potting mix. Now, this is not the first time I've shown you guys this trick. What you do is you put the little seedling pottle in the pot, backfill it with potting mix. That way you can just easily take the pottle out, give it the Pat and Benny squeeze, do the Pat and Benny salute, one finger each side of the seedling, just tip it up a little bit, give it a bit of a shake, and out it comes. The roots haven't made it to the outside yet, so we don't need to separate those out. We're just going to pop it upside down, and straight in she goes. Firm it down, and just tidy up myself a bit. Give it some water using the Benny's 6100 series spritzer. Spritzer. Available in the gift shop. Why not buy two? A little bit of water to get that going. Now, I'll put it into this sort of medium-sized pot. The variety is Big Rainbow. So Big Rainbow variety of tomatoes. They're meant to get quite big, as the name would suggest, Big Rainbow, and they're multicoloured. What was that? Was it a bird? Or a moth or something just flew out? And something just opened my wallet. So they're going to get quite big. We might end up putting it in a bigger pot than this, but here in Marlborough, at this time of year, it's still not quite safe to be planting your tomatoes and leaving them outside overnight. So we're going to bring this inside, and it's nice and easily movable. Eventually, when it gets into the final resting pot, we'll plant in some basil, because don't forget, basil is a really good companion plant for any type of tomatoes, including this big rainbow. And there's got to be a dad joke somewhere in there about rainbows. What do you find at the end of a rainbow? A W. Ba-da-ba-ba. No, we're getting closer. We're getting closer. Speaking of rainbows, did you know that the photons, so the light particles, the photons from a rainbow, they hit the Earth at 300 million meters per second. But they don't even make any impact, because it turns out they're pretty light. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. Close, but not there just yet. There's your live gardening. The week ahead features a very special celebrity birthday. It's a very happy birthday to this man, the man that wrote this book, Norm Macdonald. Norm's a comedy legend. He was on Saturday Night Live. He had his own show for a while. He had a couple of movies that he starred in, and he had cameo appearances in several of Adam Sandler's movies. So a really funny guy, Norm Macdonald, the guy that wrote this book. I personally have just finished my third book. And one day, I'd even love to write one. Not even close. But anyway, Norm Macdonald. It would have been a happy birthday to Norm Macdonald. He's the man that once said, I need glasses to be able to see my family. Specifically, 2 glasses of scotch. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. There it is, joke of the week. Took a wee while to get there, but we got there. You know what time it is now? That's right. It's time to play What's in the Bag? Yes, finally didn't botch the intro. Today, something very special from Golden Mile Produce. The first of the season for strawberries. Now, a lot of painstaking work and effort goes into growing these strawberries. They're like coming up with a joke of the week here on Monday Morning Live. So we grow these hydroponically. We grow them inside a double-skinned plastic house. We grow them in long hydroponic gullies. We start fresh with new strawberries every year, 30,000 strawberry plants. So we need to water blast the gullies to clean them. We need to lay all the gullies out and space them. The plants, they're grown in soil. They come to us with still a bit of that soil on them. We need to wash that soil off. We need to clip all the dead leaves and roots. We need to sterilise them, and then we plant them. We then need to go through and manicure them a wee bit, and this is the end result. Strawberries from Golden Mile, the first ones of the season, right here on Monday Morning Live. So good. So good. Right, the week ahead. Wait, is there anything I'm missing? Oh, a quick update. These are the swan seeds that we sowed 3 weeks ago here on the show. Almost 4 weeks ago now. Just hang on. It must be 4 weeks ago. 4 weeks ago, right here on the show, we sowed these swan plants. And it's alright that they're swan plants, because today we're kind of winging it. No, it's over. So the great news is I've germinated with almost 100% success rate. There's 20 swan plants here. And I'm going to plant those on in the coming weeks as a part of a little project. We'll do them in different ways, using different growing mediums. We'll give them different liquid fertilisers, a little bit like we've done in the grow-off to determine a new World Gardening Federation champion. Now, each round of the grow-off has been allocated points to the different contestants. And it seems as though, much to my chagrin, Reg McGundry has an unassailable lead. So it looks as though he's going to be our new World Gardening Federation champion. It looks like he's going to win this title and the title of executive producer for Monday Morning Live, taking over from Adam Mensch. There's one last thing that I can try. If you're watching on YouTube, stay tuned. If you're not watching on YouTube, you should be. Because I'm going to contact someone that first contacted us exactly 1 year ago today. Stay tuned for that. Also in the week ahead, this time next week, a very special celebrity birthday, just like Norm Macdonald. Folks, I want to thank you all for joining me here on Monday Morning Live and on my YouTube channel, Monday Morning Live. I want to thank you to everybody that joins me every Sunday morning at the Marlborough Farmers Market. And I, Benny Ward, will see you next time in the garden. Because diamonds are forever, and so is Monday Morning Live.
And we're clear.
Alright folks, I've just done filming MML 127. And it was my unfortunate duty to inform the several people watching that it looks as though Reg McGundry is going to win the grow-off. And so, I'm left with no choice but to contact the man that we first heard from 1 year ago today. Here goes. This is Benny the Slogger. Come in, Slogger.
Go ahead, Benny.
Slogger, where are you? We need you here.
I'm not sure that's a great idea, mate.
Slogger, you don't understand. McGundry's going to win the grow-off. McGundry's going to win the grow-off.
Alright, mate. See you soon.
Alright. See you soon. That was easy.